Well, good day and welcome to the seventh in the series of the move from our vacated plot to the newly acquired plot, which is directly next to our first plot, which is just up there. The last in the series was quite long. It was putting up the hexagonal compost bin, and all of what I've done so far has been quite sort of major and quite structural. And this one is going to be a little bit quieter and a little bit shorter as well. So I've got a number of jobs that I want to sort. The new plot holder on our old plot has some comfrey there and some Ox Eye Daisy. And I'm going to be, with their permission, which they've given me, splitting or taking actually up some comfrey and splitting it, and also taking up an Ox Eye Daisy and splitting that as well. I'm also going to be doing some strimming today, which is I'm really looking forward to, because that will just make everything look a little bit tidier. I'm going to be weeding underneath the roses and putting cardboard down and compost on top. I'm just going to be doing a little bit of titivating to the rosemary over there. I'm pointing to it, you can't see it at the moment. Just as it's covered in vinyl at the moment with a sort of net collar of vinyl, I just want to take some of the weeds out from underneath there. And that is actually going to be about it for today. But those are jobs which need to be done, but really get sort of left to the last minute. And I thought it was important to show you that even though lots of structural things have gone on here as well, there's lots of other little things that have gone on that I may have alluded to or spoken about rather in the video so far, but you haven't seen. So this video is going to be a little bit quieter and a little bit shorter. Let's crack on. This is our old plot, our vacated plot. Comfrey. What I'm going to do is take out this comfrey, and as I say, I do have permission from the current plot holder to do this. Those roots. There's further roots in here. See how it travels. What you can do is cut that in half, and that will make 2 more new comfrey plants. I'll bring some more soil down here later. This is our Ox Eye Daisy and the comfrey. which actually, because there's so much root, I've decided that I'm going to chop up that root and pot the roots on to create more comfrey. And I'm just going to put the comfrey into this 30 litre tub here. The Ox Eye Daisy, I'm going to split into 6. As you can see, I've sort of separated with my hands it in half. So I'm now going to split that with a fork, with 2 forks back to back. I'm going to split that, and then I'm going to split each half into 3. So I'll end up with 6 plants of Ox Eye Daisy from this one big plant. I now have 6 plants. These have all been potted up here, and now I'm literally going to use the rest of the compost that's in this bucket to place the big comfrey into that bucket, and then use a little bit more soil to just edge it in. It'll stay in this bucket this year because of the vinyl covering where it's actually going to be going in the future. That'll do. Now for some comfrey root. There are a few other people on the site who want some comfrey, so I'm going to cut this into sections and give it to them. But I would like another 3, I've decided, comfrey plants. So get rid of that stone. This is just the compost we got from the riding stables. I'm taking that bit and cutting it in 2. And that can go away. Outside. I'm going to do these other 2 now. More comfrey. Great, so that's that done. As you can see, or maybe you didn't, I turned this the other way around so that the eyelets were on the outside, because I did have them originally going down the middle, which was silly. So the eyelets for this banner is on the outside and this side up here on the outside. So I put pegs into those to hold those down, a little bit of wood, which will do for the time being, on that join. And then up here there is another bit of banner which I have, and I'll put that down another day because it is actually starting to rain again. Hello, Mr. Robin. Job done. Okay, gosh, it's really grey, but the sun, I think, is trying to break through. That's my morning's work done. So I'm really pleased I've got those jobs done. They're jobs that are smaller, and we often put those jobs off. But the thing is, things like doing the Comfrey and doing the Ox Eye Daisy, we're obviously going to be wanting to be planting those out at some point. So it's good to get them done now rather than later when they're going to be in full growth. The everything has been strimmed, so it's all looking a little bit better, as you have maybe seen. I'll just spin around in a minute. And that vinyl is down, and I'm really pleased it's down. It may be bright and white. I do accept it's bright and white. It's better than the other side, I think, because that would be advertising. But you know, it's going to suppress the weeds, and for me, that's fine. So we do have a few more big structural things to do. One is the fruit bed here, which I think we'll do before Easter certainly, and also the flower bed, which is going to be right next to it. What I did notice, and I got really excited, is that the outdoor sown peas, or some of them, have started to come up. So let's have a quick look at those. This is where we have our peas. On the right hand side we've got 2 rows of Oregon sugar pulp mulch 2. In the middle we have train driver, so 2 rows in the middle. You can see the markers at the end. But then in these rows here we have pea golden sweet, which I think is an Indian one. We have, what's this one say? Oh yeah, champion of England. And over there we've got Hurst, oh, what is it called? Hurst green shaft, that's right. Now, none of Kelly's mulch 2 are up yet, neither of the train driver in the middle. But look, where is it? Can you see there? Little green shoot there. That's the golden sweet. I'm sure I saw one of each. It would have helped if I'd done this before it's strimmed. Is that one? No. Another one there. And then, oh, where is this one? In there. Can you see a little bit of green in there? I thought there was one further along. Anyway, oh yeah, here. You see a little bit of green there. Very excited. Peas, very excited. Okay. Tidying to do over there. My little notebook on top there. But yeah, this is a good job done. So we've strimmed and neatened, done the roses, put this vinyl down. We do have some more vinyl, as I say, that can go in this space, and will do. This is Propagation Corner. These are some type of allium that we were given yesterday, and those are alliums at the back. They're flowers. Then here we've got our Ox Eye Daisy. The 3 empty ones there are the Comfrey root that we have done. Then these are 4 of our perennial kale. We call them Indian perennial kale. They're Taunton Dean. These are cuttings from last year. So I've potted 4 of those up because they're going in the perennial bed and there won't be room. Then few spare plants, cotton lavender, the fluffy one in the middle, then thyme on the left, lavender on the right, pulmonaria, which is a wonderful wildflower, at the back, and then a sedum. And our mint is doing, it's interesting. Look, this, not quite sure, that one seems to be a bit eaten by slugs, but the other mint seems to be doing fine. So there we are. It's really, I can come away from that white. It's really taking shape now, and we're soon going to be planting out some onions and some turnip modules in these beds. Okay, that's it for today. See you very soon. Bye.